Hi everyone. Hey, Paul Digrigoli. How are you? Hey, this week is going to be an interesting week. We are basically just kind of chipping away. I'm doing a lot of traveling, and I didn't want to forget about you, of all the people on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. We're really making a difference. And, when we talk about, we try to condense this in a short period of time to give you the best of what I've learned so you can digest it, you can understand it. It's quicker, better, faster than anything else. We don't have to go into a lot of jibber jabber. We just want to get into the facts, and then you can decide what you want to do from there. Now, this particular program is about get great at getting better. Now, I talk about this over and over again, week after week, month after month, year after year, and I want you to just gather just a bite-sized piece of the information that I share with you, so you can go back and either apply it into your personal development or your professional development in any form of business that you might have. And it's absolutely critical. Now, I'm just going to remind you that today is May 17th. It's already been 3 weeks. We're into Q2. May 1st we started, and the big question is, are you getting better or are you getting worse? And that requires an evaluation, which we're going to kind of talk about, okay? Now, here's the biggest question. Now, I'm also pertaining to my own business. You also know I own a cosmetology school. I've owned it for, about 3-4 decades, and it's not any different. We did a lot of renovation. We updated, and I think it's important that you got to continue to keep upgrading your business, whether it's small, large, or indifferent, or keep growing, but make sure you have systems in place. I think that's really important. So here's the major question I want you to ask yourself, and you got to ask yourself the truth. And here's the truth. Where is your business right now? So yes, we are going to have ups and downs, and we're going to have good months, we're going to have bad months, we're going to have months that we're just squeezing by. There's months that we're going to get by that are just flourishing. We call it harvest time, and it's a roller coaster, and it's not easy being an entrepreneur. If it was easy, then everybody would be doing it. I mean, that's just the bottom line. Okay, so we're going to talk about me, we're going to talk about you, and we're going to talk about either our bookkeeper or our accountant or our CPA, which I think are absolutely critical when it comes to running a business. Okay? You can't just sit down with your CPA or your accountant or your bookkeeper once a year, once a quarter, it's once a month, whatever. I speak to my accountant pretty much at least 3 or 4 times a week, maybe even more than that, maybe 1 or 2 times during the day. I'll speak to him in regards to the business, the health of the business, each person in the department, what goes on. I might delegate something to him. But you got to keep your finger on the pulse, because they're only going to do what they know. You're running the business. You're thinking about your business. You're trying to understand your business, and I think that's important. So you got to do it on a daily basis, or at least 2 or 3 times a week, okay? And that's where things really start to shake up, okay? Sit down with him or her. Very difficult to get receipts and things that you do every single day. I understand that. But the most important thing is to be online, be on spot, and absolutely tell the truth. I don't care what anybody says. You gotta be accurate, and you gotta be consistent. A lot of times that we do things, it's certainly not intentional, because being an entrepreneur, you're wearing a lot of different hats, and when you wear a lot of different hats, boy, it's not easy. But I can tell you one thing: the most important thing is the people that you bring on board and get out of their way. Okay, for an example, my IT guy, Devin, I get out of his way. Do we pitch and catch together? Yes. Do we have extremely great conversations? Yes. When I come up to Massachusetts, do I make a point to see him? Yes. And we talk about different things, and boy, we get things done. And if I don't get things done, he calls me, he reminds me and says, where's this, where's that, whatever. Love a guy for that. It's absolutely important. But when you hire good people, they got to know their craft, and you got to get out of their way. You can't micromanage them. There's no way at all. So it comes down to really having great communication with not only yourself or anybody else, but the whole entire team. You got to have masses amount of communication. All right, I think that's it. And my message to you this week is to really focus in on your bookkeeper and the good people you have working for you, and make sure that you communicate. Check out our Paul Joseph specials. We're going to run some great specials between now and the end of August. Check it out. You can see our website underneath here. And boy, you're not going to be disappointed. So check it out. See how we're doing. All right. I hope you have a great week. I hope you have a great day. And we'll see you next week. And we'll keep ramping it up. So